No cat, congrats to all of y'all. That ass.
Nigga, this is some real fuck shit, bro. I'm happy you got your little tour going on and everything.
Kai's conversation at the Streamer Awards just felt so forced. No shade.
Now, this is where the whole situation starts getting strange, because on paper, this should not even be a real problem. Speed and Kai are not random strangers fighting for the same corner of the internet. They have history, they have worked together before, and both of them helped push streaming into a space where it now feels bigger than regular celebrity culture. But online, fan bases do not always treat success like success. Sometimes they treat it like territory. Kai had Streamer University 2026 building major hype. Applications were opening, clips were spreading, crowds were showing up, and people were talking about it like a real gateway into the creator world. At the same time, Speed was stepping into World Cup season, a lane he has been building for years through football content, Ronaldo moments, international streams, and massive sports collaborations. And that is where some fans started connecting dots that may not actually connect. Instead of seeing two major creators having two separate moments, a section of Kai's supporters began claiming the timing looked intentional. According to that side of the internet, Speed's World Cup push was somehow taking attention away from Kai's rollout. No confirmed evidence proves that. It is online speculation. But once a fan base decides a move is disrespectful, the facts almost stop mattering. So when Speed's World Cup tour announcement started making noise around the same time Kai's Streamer University conversation was heating up, some people did not see business, timing, or planning. They saw a challenge. And one fan took that theory straight to camera.
Nigga, this is some real fuck shit, bro. I'm happy you got your little tour going on and everything, but you did this shit right after Kai Cenat announced his Streamer University 2 and his big return back to streaming, nigga. The fact that you pop up right after showing that you got a fucking marathon popping up right after 2 shows your jealousy, nigga. It shows the kind of character you are, bro. It was Kai's time to shine, nigga. You just got off the fucking Caribbean tour, nigga. You just got off of that shit, bro. You should have sat the fuck down and waited for Kai to have his fucking moment, and then you do this shit.
Here is the part that makes the outrage look even more dramatic. The World Cup is not a pop-up live stream idea that somebody throws together in a group chat overnight. The 2026 tournament has been locked into a global schedule with matches running across the United States, Mexico, and Canada. This is FIFA territory. Broadcasters, sponsors, stadiums, security teams, cities, travel plans, and international media all move around that calendar. So, the idea that Speed should have paused a major football rollout because Kai had creator world momentum at the same time is a huge stretch. Speed did not invent World Cup season to compete with Kai. He simply positioned himself inside a sports moment that already existed, and honestly, that is what smart creators do. They move where the attention is. But when people cannot find a clean reason to be mad, they start looking for smaller things. That is how the next clip became a whole conversation. Speed reportedly forgot his stream was still running, and instead of some wild secret being exposed, viewers saw him sitting quietly, eating, and using his phone. No chaos, no performance, no viral explosion, just a young man off camera, relaxing like a normal person. But online critics tried to flip that into proof that his loud streaming personality was fake. That is where the argument gets weak. Every entertainer has levels. The person you see in front of millions is not always the exact same person sitting alone after the show is over. That is not deception. That is being human. Still, the clip gave the internet another excuse to debate him.
Because he's showing his true personality. You have got to be fucking kidding me right now. Is that not what we strive for as content creators? To be as us as possible? Like, don't lie, you've sat there and seen somebody online and was like, they're acting fake. That is not how they actually are. Why the fuck are you complaining about how IShowSpeed is after he forgets to end his live stream? I don't know why I did quotes. It's something he actually did. He forgot to end his live stream and then sat on his phone, and people were like, oh, now I really see how IShowSpeed is. Now I'm really mad at IShowSpeed because he's acting himself.
And that is why this whole exposed angle never really landed. If the biggest reveal is that Speed is calmer when he thinks the camera is off, that is not a scandal. That is just what happens when the performance ends. Streamers are entertainers, but they are also people. Nobody can stay in full broadcast mode 24 hours a day without burning out. Speed's whole brand is intensity. He screams, reacts, runs around, travels, turns small moments into giant moments. And that is exactly why his audience watches. But when the stream is over, there has to be a version of him that sits down, eats, checks his phone, and breathes for a second. Trying to turn that into some career-ending proof says more about the people searching for dirt than it says about him. But there is one moment that actually deserves attention. Not because it proves a secret feud, and not because either of them confirmed any real issue, but because fans read a lot into body language when two giants finally stand face to face. At the Streamer Awards, Kai had a massive night. He walked away with multiple wins, while Speed also remained one of the biggest names attached to the event. The room was packed with cameras, creators, and pressure. Everybody knew what a Kai and Speed interaction would mean online. So when they finally linked up in person, the internet slowed the moment down and started studying every smile, every pause, and every word.
No cat, congrats to all of y'all. That Where's the ball at?
You get the real behind you, dog. You get the real?
I know y'all my second family.
All day, man.
Let's make up, bro.
Not yet.
Nigga, answer your phone, bro. I haven't been on that. I've been working, man. I'm like, I took up my movies. Just look up right now. Texting, bro. No, I
At first glance, it looked clean. Two superstar streamers, same room, quick greeting, photo opportunity, smiles for the cameras. But the internet did not leave it there. Some viewers felt the energy looked a little too polished, almost like both sides knew the clip would travel everywhere. That does not prove tension, but it did give fans another reason to debate what was really happening behind the smiles.
Kai's conversation at the Streamer Awards just felt so forced. No shade, but Kai only wanted to check in with Speed to show off his 4 awards that he won and to also look PR, hence why they took a picture together. Speed is so genuine, the first thing he said to Kai was he told him to start answering his phone, and Kai went around it saying he's been busy working. Bro, they're both the top streamers in the world. How is Speed able to call and text Kai multiple times with his schedule, but Kai can't answer him back? Dude tried to say it's because he's been busy watching anime. Ironic, isn't that Speed's thing? The funniest part is Speed asked him, is he really watching anime? I feel like he can read Kai so well with his persona, and he also knows Kai just doesn't want to answer his calls. This dude Kai got that stealthy ego. It's like camouflage. You gotta squint and not be naive.
And that is the part fans keep circling back to. Speed's schedule is not light. He has been moving through sports, travel streams, major events, brand moments, and international attention at a level most creators never reach. So when people hear that he's still trying to reach out, they read that as effort. With Kai, the situation is more complicated. He has his own empire, his own pressure, his own audience, and Streamer University has become bigger than a regular content idea. So it is possible he really was busy. It is also possible, as some fans speculate, that the friendship just was not moving the same way anymore. Nobody outside their circle can confirm that. But the bigger story is this. Speed and Kai may not be enemies, yet their fan bases keep trying to turn every timeline, every clip, and every awkward pause into a battle for the top spot.